Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is my workout for the day. No, I won't be showing it because I got this project right here to finish off today, and I've been doing this project since yesterday, so I got it all broke down. I'm just waiting for the parts to come in. I also had to work on a Nissan Altima that had problems with it missing real bad. And at some point, I'm going to have to work on my own vehicle, which I keep sitting up all the time. Not the truck, but my Ford. And I pretty much kind of hesitate working on that thing because it has what they call a two-piece spark plug in it. And for some reason, they put this particular plug in there, and when you are taking it out, there's a possibility that the plug will separate from the second half, and then you have the issue of trying to get the second half out of the cylinder hole. So I'm gonna try to get that did today so I can get that off my list, so I won't have to worry about that anymore, and get that truck, you know, tuned all up the way I want it. Now, what I'm going to be talking about today is my workout that I'm gonna do much later on today. And that's going to be chest. And with chest, you always want to start off with the upper part of the chest and then the center part of the chest. Now, when you're working out the upper part of the chest, you are not hitting the middle to lower part of the chest at that particular time. So at the same time, you have to remember that you're also not hitting the center portion of the upper chest when you're doing flat bench presses or decline bench presses. So when you're doing inclines, you have to also remember while you're up there to go ahead and do dumbbell flies in that same position, to go ahead and get the inner part of the chest worked out too. Then you can move down and to your flats and your declines if that's what you like to do. And also remember to do flies again. And the reason I say flies is because a lot of people can't go to gyms, but they can get a few basic weights. You can always do that on a bench. So if you get yourself a set of dumbbells and a bench that'll do flat and incline, then you pretty much golden. There's no way for you not to be able to work yourself out. But I always do 10 to 12 reps. At this point in my life, I'm not concerned with the weight, but at times I will lift heavier, just to keep my muscles used to heavier weights. But most of the time I'm using a lighter weight, a weight that would allow me to thoroughly feel the muscle, work the muscle, and have control over the muscle. I'm always pretty much working out by myself when it comes down to weights. You know, my girl, she's out of the weight room right now, so when you're lifting heavier weights, you know, it's best to do that on a machine when you're doing heavy, because you got somebody to look out for you. A lot of the weight I can get off myself, so I never really lift any weight that I can't get off me if I failed in the lift. So, but that's not a good thing to be trying. So if you're going heavy, always have a partner or do it on a machine. That's the safest way to be. There's always 10 to 12 reps, and there's always 10 sets per body part. And around this time, because of the lack of time that I have, and I constantly keep reiterating this, because everybody's not going to have the same amount of time in the gym, so your workouts are going to be different. Mine's are, so I do single body parts a day. I do single body parts a day, so I can thoroughly concentrate on that one muscle and move on the next day and find something else to do. And it works out pretty good for me for basic conditioning. It keeps me the way I want to, and it also keeps me going to the gym regularly doing something, because a lot of time before I actually work out, not all the time, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, I hit the treadmill before I work out, and then I work out. You know, that's the way that I do it. So when it comes down to being natural, you have to be consistent. You have to kind of stay in that gym. You have to kind of keep blood flowing through the muscles, and the muscles will stay inflated pretty much all the time. This morning I was watching a video that greatly concerned me even more when it comes down to professional bodybuilding, because there are certain vitamins that they take that I didn't even know that was even part of it. It's more of a science project, like I've been saying, than I thought. And once I get time to finish watching that video, I'm gonna put a link in whatever video I'm on for you all to be able to watch that. That's an excellent video. It's pretty good. It gives you the behind the scenes details as to what be going on in professional bodybuilding, and it's a sad state. Now, that's what I'm going to be doing today. That's what I want to talk to y'all about. Hopefully my parts will be in soon to finish this thing off behind me, and I can start on my vehicle and get those plugs changed. Anyway, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.